NBL, but internationally he can play ball.
Well, just check the referees. We've got one neutral referee. Carl Junglebrand just threw the ball up. Dallas Pickering from New Zealand and Michael Aylan of Australia. Here we go. Third test in the Oceania Championships. Boucher gives it back to Jones. Beautiful Edgar Center here in Dunedin. Dickel in the corner. Phil Jones, a little bit off balance. Couldn't make it. And Loughton pulls down the rebound.
Another one of those young Aussie bigs. Alex Loughton played at Old Dominion in the States.
Yeah, talent to burn. Jason Smith missed the shot, gets his own rebound. Little fadeaway, misses a second one, and Peril pulls down the board. Sparky's off to the races.
Well, I'm sure he's going to have a few supporters here. Mark Dickel. This is his hometown as we get a foul called. Looks like Wade Halliwell.
Yep, Halliwell and Tony Rampton locked arms. Now Rampton's holding his left bicep. Looks like he just a bit of a strain there. And right away we see no love lost between these teams. Physical right from the opening tip-off.
Yeah, Rampton's still shaking his arm.
Cameron loses the ball on the dribble. Loughton took it off him, and Worthington on the run. Ball's in the paint. Halliwell has it knocked away from him. Loughton throws it over the hoop. A little bit of a nervous start for the Australian shooters. Tall Blacks haven't gotten a good look yet. Rampton comes from behind the basket, and he's hammered by Worthington, I believe.
I think you're absolutely correct. Worthington came from a help position. And Tony Rampton's not happy with that arm of his. Here he goes. Takes Halliwell underneath the basket. Well, from that angle, it looked pretty good, but from the angle we're sitting at court
Come on, mate.
side,
he
hammered him.
He got half his arm.
I really have to wonder why Jeff Green's gone all friendly with the referees.
Oh.
You might take that referee
It's a
singing off.
notorious referee baiter.
I'm going to be sent to the Hall of Fame of New Zealand referees. I've been nominated.
Look, Jeff, it makes me a little nervous when I hear you go all diplomatic like that.
Rampton makes the second one. Tall Blacks up by one.
Davidson controlling things out top. Halliwell has played so well in this series. Got to be one of the finds for the Boomers. Muscles his way to the hoop, and he gets called. Second quick foul on Halliwell, just going over the back, trying to get the board.
Well, we're going to see Glenn Saville come off the bench pretty quick, and probably David Anderson.
Well, Tad Baldwin on his feet, glowering at his players. The referees, I'm not sure who, but he doesn't look happy already in the game. Boucher, good feed. Rampton straight into Halliwell, has his shot blocked, and he helps Davidson into the crowd.
Well, at least into the Jeep sign.
Well, it was a good move by Tony Rampton. Knowing that Wade Halliwell had 2 fouls, he took it strong to the basket, and, you know, could have got a third quick foul before they get the 7th.
Don't you like trying to teach young players to understand what's happening out on the court? And that's exactly what you're talking about with Tony Rampton. He understood that Halliwell had 2 fouls.
You notice how Dickel's shot was absolutely smothered. 2 men. He went high to get that pass. Inside position on the rebound. Loughton puts it up and gets the 2, and Davidson makes the steal from Dickel. Tall Blacks not playing heads-up basketball. Rampton saves it. Back to Dickel in the middle on the break. Cameron, little fake. Tried to draw the foul from Halliwell. Tried to get number 3 on him. Dickel's 3 misses. And it's run and gun basketball.
I really like the activity level. Soon you guys are going to start saying that I'm starting to love the green and golds, or the gold team right now. But Worthington, his energy levels, I love the way he plays.
Well, I do too, Jeff. These guys have come off the bench. Haven't gotten a lot of court time. They're keen. They know they're going to get court time today, and they're into the ball game. Dickel, foot race.
Well, he was always going to be a step behind Worthington because Dickel has got speed to burn. And
Sparky's going to beat the best of them too.
Yep.
And look at this. He had Worthington going backwards at a great rate of knots.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the impressive things, Worthington standing 2 meters 02 tall, a lot of height on Dickel, and still able to stay up with him for as long as he did.
Bob, can you talk to me in real basketball English?
Yep, 2 meters, .02.
Boucher with a nice move down low, posting up the smaller Brad Davidson. Bit of pressure here from the Tall Blacks.
Okay, Jeff, that's 6'7".
Got to get it over.
Loughton gives it up. Jason Smith, one of the best three-point shooters in the Australian NBL, consistently so. Boucher makes a steal. Ball goes out of bounds off his hand. He's claiming he was grabbed by Worthington. Ref didn't see it.
Mark Dickel's shoes come off. He's just adjusting his shoe over there near the Tall Black bench.
Yeah, high-tech equipment.
And one.
He's trying to get that N1 sponsorship increase there. Sparky Dickel.
Frank Mulvihill taking care of the Tall Blacks, and I believe the Tall Ferns as well.
$300 shoes, and it comes down to a loose shoelace. I can't believe it.
But technology's not with us right with shoelaces, Bob.
No, they haven't got that far yet. Backing in, Loughton, little jump hook shot. That's good move. Big player, big shot.
He threw one of those early on and hit nothing but air, but that one looked very nice. More control.
Playing his basketball in Old Dominion in the US college system is Loughton.
There we saw it again. Rampton put up a nice-looking shot. It disappeared in the basket and popped out again 4 or 5 times in the game yesterday. We saw that. Heartbreaking, really, since the Tall Blacks got back into the ball game. In fact, went 1 point up with 3 minutes to go. Fouls on Loughton, number 7, a blocking foul. Dickel went down hard. He bounced up when the ref made the right call.
And Brad Newley checked into the game.
Well, here's the star, the Australian juniors. Newley has got all the skills. People are tagging him to be one of the next NBA players for Australia.
He had a great NBL All-Star game in the Australian League last year. I think he was MVP of that game.
He was indeed. He was indeed. Nice pass. Nice finish.
That's called backdoor. That was a perfect pass. Jones just slipped past his marker. Smith went straight to the hoop, got a nice pass, and laid it up. 2 points. Scores locked, 4-all. 5:38 left to play in the first period. Halliwell with that left-handed jump shot. Dickel, big rebound for the little man.
Haven't really seen a jumper from Halliwell in this series.
Ball's kicked out to Cameron, goes right on the dribble, pass back through to Boucher. Ball knocked out of bounds by Australia. The Tall Blacks will inbound it. 2 substitutions entering the game. Kirk Penny and Craig Bradshaw replacing Boucher and the captain, Pero Cameron. Good to see, Jeff.
That's what we want to see. We said at the top of the show, we want to see some of these youngsters. The Aussies have brought their youngsters into town today to try and blood them. Craig Bradshaw looks like he may get a few more minutes today.
Bradshaw has to come high to relieve the pressure on the inbounds pass. Phil Jones going against Jason Smith. Comes right, little fake. Too much time taken before they got the shot up. 24-second clock. Remember, that's not a lot of time to run too many offensive moves. Good defense from the Australians.
Worthington bringing the ball up and playing the point guard position. Pushing off Mark Dickel.
Dickel on the fast break. Nice pass underneath, and Bradshaw makes it 2.
Well, the difference between yesterday and today with Craig Bradshaw, he just laid it up rather than try and tear the hoop down with his first shot.
Very sensible. He gets the 2 points. Newley goes baseline, floats, kicks it into the corner, and Worthington can't make the shot. Tony Rampton gets the offside rebound. 7-4, Tall Blacks by 3. Dickel screaming out front, directing traffic. Bradshaw goes straight to the hoop, and he's going to be fouled.
I like it. Bradshaw just, showing us a glimpse of what I think that young man is capable of. Athletic.
Here we go, Craig Bradshaw. He gets it. He caught Loughton out of position in terms of defense, and he really recognized that and attacked the hoop. As you say, Toops, we like it.
Now, here's one of the young hopes of New Zealand basketball. Craig Bradshaw will be going into his 3rd year at Winthrop University in North Carolina. They made the NCAA tournament last year.
But, you know, before he goes back, it's understood he could be playing for Hutt Valley in the 2nd Division finals coming up in a couple of weeks.
Well, that's interesting. I wonder how the Raglan Waves will feel about that.
Now, the Waves aren't in that one.
Smith into the corner. Jacob Holmes, who we saw playing for Nelson in the NBL this year, played so well. And now David Anderson has his shot partially blocked.